Okay, so we have the big reveal. We have been busy with siding all fall. So here's where we're sitting at the front. We have a mix of horizontal lap hardy siding on the left. That is the west side of this south elevation. Then I went with this tongue and groove cedar. We've got it on the walls. We haven't wrapped the columns, or you can see under that soffit there. Look more dramatic if I turn those lights on, but I'm chasing daylight. You can see the smooth concrete board in the upper level, the 2-story element, and then cedar hits the front porch as well as the tall side of the garage. Still have a lot of trim work to do, obviously, around the doors, but this whole corner got wrapped in cedar. And the back is pretty dramatic because there's so many windows. Here's what we went back here. Similar deal with cedar, concrete board, and then horizontal lap. I'll get back further. That's what this elevation is looking like. I'm trying to get around all the crap I have out here. But we ended up adding onto that deck up there to provide a little bit of cover for the back door of the garage, and then it just made sense to put the cedar there. Eventually I'm going to have a hoist, come on camera, a hoist up on the roof that can telegraph out so that I can bring things around on my skid steer with the forks, lift them up to the second level deck. When we put a guardrail around it, I'll have a gate right there, and then we can then move furniture or whatever the heck else up there, and then keep going up to the roof if we choose to. Down here is all the decks are dry decks, so they're sheathed just like a floor would be. That way we create actual rooms underneath it that have protection. So the main level deck there is going to have an outdoor kitchen, and then, like I said, we put that addition on that deck up there just to make sure that we protected under this walk door in the garage. And then this whole area under the house at the walkout here, this bay, this first bay, is going to be for the heat pump and the mechanicals. Probably have water tanks in here. We'll screen it because the heat pump needs air to move. This center bay will probably be open to come out to the outside, the walkout, and then I'm going to create a room in here for these these 4 bays that's going to have potentially a sauna, definitely a swimming pool, like a lap pool, endless, whatever, you know, where you put a turbine in there and you swim against the current. So that's what's earmarked for under here. I was out in excuse me, out in eastern Colorado, and they have an indoor, a full-size indoor pool, and they had these old pool heaters that weren't beefy enough to heat their 22,000 gallon pool. So these are gas fired. These can be backup for me later if the heat exchangers hold water. Anyway, this is the house and how she's looking. The west side, I'll sneak around there and get some video of that too. But Dave and I framed these decks this summer, and he went back. I finished part of it by myself, and then the father-son I found to help crew the siding. I did most of the T&G cedar myself. That took about a month, if you can believe that, but it's a lot of work to cut all this in. And I also electrified. You can see the soffit lights up there. I'll turn them on in a bit so you can see the drama. from them. And now I'm gonna